Good afternoon everyone, it's Ali from Merlin Mosaica here. I thought I'd just do a quick video to show you how to use the new Bright White Pourable cement that I have just listed on my website. It comes in a kilo pack and on the back it has the instructions, but I do suggest you read the full product listing before use because it goes into far more detail. So what I've got here is a funny little piece. It has been made with stained glass. It's on a board with an edge and it has been grouted with translucent grout. I'm going to mix up some of the pourable cement, about 100 grams, and I know I will have some extra left over, but the intent is to pour some of the extra into some silicone molds so I can try and attempt to make some tiles out of it. That's my intent. So without further ado, let's get to it. What I'm going to try and emulate is a sort of a pale peachy colour. So I have here my trusty scales. I'm going to put I'll move them over so you can see. I'm going to put my container on them and tear them so they're showing 0. I know that may not be able to be seen because it flutters and butters, but that's what I'm going to do. Now I'm going to put 100 grams in here. That's way too much for this piece, but that's by intent. And as you can see, it's very white. I have 106 grams, so I'll just take a bit out. And there we go. Looks like it's spot on. So there. Now, what I'm going to use to tint it with is some of Karen Cecine's rainbow colorants. They are beautiful. They are also very strong, so you don't need very much. And I'm not measuring them, and I should, I know, but at the moment I'm just attempting to get something down. So I'm going to put that into the dry mix. A bit of yellow and a bit of this glorious magenta, which I do like a lot. But then again, I do like magenta. If I'm going to have pink, I may as well have pink. And as I say, not very much at all now, because the load on these is about 4%, so which is not much. And I don't want this to be very dark. Oops. I can see a bit of colour on that. Now, so according to the instructions, we need per kilo between 200 and 220 mils of liquid. What that equates to for 100 grams, which I have here, is 20 to 22 mils. Now, I'm doing this on a scale, so how do I measure that? Very simply, a mil of water equals a gram of weight. So I'm going to add 20 to 22 grams of water. There's not much. This is basically a cement, but it's a much more fluid cement than is normal. So you add 22, there's 22. So now the weight is sitting at 122. I've only got a working time of 15 minutes, so you don't mix up a lot. Now this come out at the moment, it's sort of it's a dirty beige. I wanted it a bit more peach than that. So I might just actually add a little bit, tiny bit more pink. I don't have another paddle pop stick, but oh, what the hey, I can just do the back of this. That's one reason why I wear gloves. And also because I'm a grub. That'll probably do more than enough. I don't mind if it's pink either. That doesn't worry me. It's pinkish. So after a little bit of a phone call, I have my grout mixed. So all I'm going to do is, I have it stirred, not too much, and I'm going to pour it just to make sure there's no dirt on that. Just encouraging it to flow into the spaces with my little stick. Oops. Now this does dry very hard, so it will be interesting to see how it goes with the tiles. Actually, I'm just going to get another pointer. Won't be a minute. So I'm back again. I just wanted a little bit of something with a smaller point to pull it into these little areas here. Because they're a bit fine. Hopefully I'll be able to clean it off. Now obviously it's important to have it on a flat surface, because if you have a tilt on your surface it will run. So that's that. So because I'm a clumsy oaf, I have to wipe it off here. Anyway, what I will do, I will come back and do that in a minute. What I'm going to do now is just see now this material has a maximum thickness, pouring thickness of 40 mil, so you could, you know, make it fairly thick. But I do believe that as a fairly strong, and it is very strong, material, it should make a pretty nice tile. In its guise as a floor leveler, you can use it as a top coat and you can polish it. So it is very strong. Anyway, I shall leave that sandy looking tile to set. Now what I will do is clean this up, because I'm a grub, as I said earlier. I'm a grub. And I'll come back in a little while and see what it looks like. The tiles here have not really had a sufficient amount of time to set. I will come back later and show you what they look like finished. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button below, make a comment and subscribe to my channel.